Hello, friends. Welcome to Akulmach Live. My name is Chandrakant. Uh, as you know, that India is very badly hit by COVID second wave, and because of that, a lot of people must be having issues with regard to their economy, business, etc. So, in today's discussion, we will basically talk about how we can collaborate with each other and amplify our energies and also our offerings together and then take it to the market. So this is something that we want to discuss. It's a very very important subject, especially when we are working independently. Before we start our discussion, a word on our giveaway. We have some unique Akulmach memorabilia which will make you look outstanding. The graphics on these corporate gifts are based on the global best business practices. To become recipient of one of these gifts for free, you have to watch this video till the end and provide your valuable comments. Or you can also share your experiences. The person who makes the best comment would be chosen to become a recipient of this beautiful Akulmach gift, absolutely free, delivered to your doorsteps. The winner would also get a chance to be invited live as a distinguished panelist during our next video. What are you waiting for, friends? Please subscribe Akulmach and smash that like button. Now, let's get back to our discussion. Hello, friends. Let me introduce my guest today. Her name is Farida Charania, and she joins us from Singapore. She is the CEO of a very, very fine boutique company called Career Zoom. They are doing very well. And the topic of discussion today is how do we collaborate in the wake of the new wave which has now hit the world, which is the corona wave. And I think it's more important now to collaborate rather than working independently. So without further ado, let me present Farida to you.
Thank you, CK. As always, a pleasure to be on your show, and thank you for inviting me again. Um, to our viewers, I do sincerely hope that all of you are keeping safe and everyone is taking care of themselves. So, thank you again, CK. Look forward to this discussion.
Well, Farida, a lot of solopreneurs, a lot of entrepreneurs are using digital media. So I think that is all given. We have already spent 1 year or more than a year globally using the digital media, embracing it. Maybe there is a requirement for new type of digital media, which is having a lot of these automation tool incorporated or AI incorporated. But while we wait for these new tools to come in, how we as individuals must collaborate with each other to maximize our opportunities. So would you have any suggestions on that front?
Yes, I think I do have quite a bit of experience, given my past work, and I do sincerely feel that alone you can grow, but to scale you still need to collaborate, and you still need to do it together with others. And even so, more now when everything is online, everything is digital, people are not really meeting in person, etc. So collaboration is the key. Therefore, to scale any kind of business, it's good to actually work with a team of people who are complementing each other in terms of their offerings. Now, very large companies, say like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, they actually have their own programs where they offer, for instance, Microsoft offers ISV, Independent Software Program, so it's if the vendor actually comes on board, they get access to the entire ecosystem. But Microsoft is very big, capitally, very heavily backed. Now, the thing is, not every entrepreneur or service qualifies to be a Microsoft or a Google or a AWS partner. But what can be done at a local level, think of this as a community. Um, suppose somebody is let's look at businesses. Now let's not talk about physical businesses, because that's not my area of expertise or experience, but let's talk about businesses which are services, for instance. So there is someone who's offering, say, marketing services. Now the same person in today's time could be a solopreneur, because they do not want to, one, tie down themselves with the whole bulk of having too many people on their payrolls, etc. And secondly, timing is such that you can't assure anything in the next 6 8 months, 1 year. So this person is a marketing person. Now they already have an established client base, and along with marketing, they may need lot more services, like, say, email marketing, or videos, other marketing collateral, and this person might be an expert on two or three things within that space. There is someone else who's probably an expert in other things. Now what happens is the client will go to someone else, because they will kind of want these services, and they will engage two or three people. But how nice would it be that all of these people who are offering these different services within marketing, if they come together and offer it as a consortium? That way you keep the client, you get more clients, because each one of them has their own network and own set of clients who would want other services at some point in time. And that way you have access to a lot more clients, and the client has access to all the services that they need on one particular call. So there is one point of contact, and they are able to leverage everything. So this is one way of collaborating, because again, it's like the food sector, which is so unorganized. Most businesses are very unorganized, specifically in very large countries like India, Indonesia, etc. But if there is collaboration, even at a community level, if you just like take one particular city, and all the service providers in that particular area have collaborated and worked with each other, there is so much more business that can be done, because end of the day, now you are not really meeting your clients in person. You are doing everything online, and life continues, so all of these requirements are still there. So that is one such example. I think we do a lot of collaborations at our end, and Singapore is a very collaborative market as such. So most people actually work together, because you have access to so much more, right? But I do not see similar things in very large countries, where there is a lot of talent, there are a lot of services, and there is a lot of opportunity in terms of clients. I don't see too many collaborations, and probably there is no better time than the current time, which is unfortunately very sad. But at the same time, anything that comes with a lot of heart pain, that also actually comes with a lot of opportunity.
Well, Farida, from my point of view, there are two important aspects for any collaboration. One is the attitude towards collaboration. I think that is lacking. If you don't want to collaborate with anyone and just do it on your own, that is one thing. And the second thing is packaging. So even if a bunch of guys get together, who will take responsibility of packaging it? I think these are the two factors which also have to be kept in mind. So I would like to ask you these two questions. Actually, one question, but two parts. One is, how do we improve our attitude towards others, and in the digital world, have faith on other and collaborate with him? And second is packaging, because without packaging, nothing will be able to sell effectively. Your opinion, please.
Yeah, that's an excellent question, and this is something that I wanted to talk about as well, and you asked, so that's fantastic. The thing is that, look, attitude is something which is a drivable behavior, and it changes over a period of time. This is something which will not change quickly. Maybe there will be some kind of tailwind, because we have been in this pandemic situation for a year plus now. This We are in the second year of the situation. But the thing is that every solopreneur and world is moving more and more towards uh, achievement of what is to be done, rather than task based. So a lot of things are anyways moving towards goal based. So the thing is that attitude is something that cannot be taught, but it can be developed, because most people who are solopreneurs and who are, earning because they are delivering a particular service, probably have realized that they need to be open to working with others. Because, and this I'm not just saying out of thin air, but I've spoken to a lot of people in my consulting work, and I do see a certain openness which I did not see 3 4 years back. So I think things are changing. So in a way, yes, I mean, if you do not keep an open mind, you might lose out on opportunities. So it's good to keep an open mind. The more important thing is packaging. Now everyone is a little territorial, because they do not want clients who are only looking at their own service to, kind of work with others, because they are afraid that they might lose that client. Or even in terms of packaging, somebody has to take that responsibility, and who is the person who will take that responsibility? So the ideal way to do this is that sit down together. If there are three people who are collaborating to provide different services within the same stream, they need to sit down together, and one, work on a plan as to how they are going to position their services together. Is it going to be informal where they tell the clients, or is it going to be a consolidated website where they have all the information? And it's good to consolidate that on, because then that brings some uniformity as well. So that's step one: consolidate and agree what are the services which will be provided, what are customized sections and what are off the shelf sections, how does the commercial work, what is the pricing, and if the client is somebody else's client and comes to this person, what is the revenue split? So agree on all of these aspects first. And then it's also important to kind of regularly audit and see what is working, what is not working, because nothing is cast in stone. You made those rules, you made the plan, you can always change it if it's not working. But the thing is that you want to make sure that you are not trying to show people what you want to show. You are trying to show people what they want to see. So you need to make sure that you are packaging it in that particular fashion, and you are showing what is available as a collaborative service, as a joint offering, rather than your own individualistic offerings. So that is step one. Auditing is very necessary, because you can weed out components which probably are not giving you revenue, and they are just occupying mind space, and that extra trouble of managing it. As a you can always add it back later if you see that more business is coming in there. So when I mean audit, and when I mean say you need to kind of keep assessing what's working, what's not, it's to get to a stage in some time where you know what exactly is working, and what are the components you need to keep as customized, and what are the components that you could actually just offer off the shelf.
Farida ji, there is a new paradigm shift also in the way we do business, considering that the United Nations organization called World Commercial Organization (WCO) is trying to standardize the commodities world over. And that is why gone are the days where you could do anything, you could sell anything, you can change instantly. I think a lot of entrepreneurs need to decide what is that they want to sell, and the business associated with that, and a growth plan associated with that offering or a product line. So considering that, your explanation of packaging becomes very very important. And a lot of people don't know how to do all this packaging, because 10 people can come together. There are so many forums, I will help you sell. There is a small and medium enterprises forums and all that, but it is just a posting mechanism. I'm selling furniture and here is my post, and what happens to that post, nobody is bothered. So would you like to tell our viewers how your company or yourself can help them packaging it better, so that it is a tangible offerings?
Sure. So yes, in our consulting work, we do work with companies to, one, help them do a few things. One is, package their offerings, because a lot of companies make the mistake of selling the features rather than the benefits to the consumer. So we that is step one, where we help them. Step two is, once you have packaged it, how is it actually performing? um, so there are quite a few steps to it, but what I can say is that this is my way of giving back to the society, that the first couple of companies which actually write to us with an aspiration to collaborate with others in their space, I will do a 1 hour of free consulting for them, and I will help them to take the first step. And then if they want, they could implement those areas, and then they could track them as well. This is no strings attached, no need to go commercial with us. This is just one free consultation to just get you started.
Excellent. I think people will benefit a lot because of this. And your background is awesome. I think you are the best person. You have built companies from scratch. You have moved out of companies, transition it. I think you have so much experience and rich experience of working with variety of different things, different businesses. So you are the best person to guide budding entrepreneurs, especially in India. And you are the person who can help them team up together, package that as one offering, and then take it to the world. So thank you for making an offer, Farida ji.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, because it's not just about using my experience to help them, also tell them to not make the same mistakes that I have made and sometimes repeated them over the last 20 years. Gosh, it's been 20 years since I have been working, and I have made a lot of mistakes. So at least I can help people to kind of get started. So it would be a pleasure, and anything for your viewers, CK.
Well, viewers, this is a great offer from Farida Charania, who is the CEO of Career Zoom. She is willing to help first two companies who approach her for free and guide them in various marketing initiative, and most importantly, how do you basically package it and take it to the world. So I think make use of this opportunity. Please write in as a comment, or write in to the email which will be published at the end of the video. We will make the connection happen, or you can reach directly to Farida. Choice is yours. So Farida ji, it was wonderful talking to you after almost a month. uh,
Like,
so please stay indoors, be safe, and we will catch up in the next episode.
thank you, Siki, and thank you all the viewers. Have a very safe, journey from here on, and my best wishes to you and your loved one. Stay safe.